Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Mo Stories. I'm here with one of my guys, Devin Call. He was a player at Milbrook High School, part of the players that won the states. He's also a Hall of Famer at Milbrook High School. I'm here today to have a conversation with him, talk about a little bit about his own playing days and see what he's up to today. Here he is, Devin Call.
What's up, brother? So,
How you
appreciate
doing?
it. I'm good, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you for coming.
It's an honor, man. You got a lineup of heavy hitters before me, man. So, being able to be on the same thing with them, man, and you feel that I'm worthy enough to be on it, man, means a lot. I
Thank you,
it,
man. Thank you. I've seen you play so many times, and we actually played against each other when you used to come to SU for open gym.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always had respect and admiration for your game. I remember one of the times we played against each other at SU. We started off, we go to 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you started off hitting 2s, and I remember telling one of my guys, like, if we let him, even if you don't let him, if you're giving him open shots, if you're going to give him open shots, we might as well pack it up.
Yeah.
So that game, we lost, and we came back on. In my mind, I was like, man, I'm just going to take him out with physicality. I know he's going to hate it.
Yeah.
So I remember midway through the game, he's like, yo, what's wrong with you, man? You don't like me or something? I'm like, nah, I'm trying to take you out.
Yeah.
I know if I attack you, the rest of your team going to fold. So
it's funny you say it because when you asked me to go on, I was kind of just thinking back how my dad used to take me when you was at SU.
Yeah.
He would go there and watch the games, and it was in a small gym.
Yeah,
so we'd be right when you walk in, they have like the 3-row bleachers, like essentially your courtside.
Yeah.
So no, we would try to sit over there, man, and I would just see how physical you were. And then, so like whenever we played, I was just like, I do not want him to guard me, man, because he's going to tear me up. Because I was tiny and strong.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, yo, he could shoot really, really well. Even contested shots, he was making it. The best thing is if I bump him harder so many times before he gets the ball, I think I'm good. I'll live with the results. So that's true, man. That's what I always try to do. Like just try to take my opponents out with physicality. Like let the refs call it.
Yeah.
But it's hard in open gym because ain't no refs.
No refs, yeah. And then you don't want to call the foul because then you're like, call you soft and stuff like that. But then,
Yeah. So with hoops, around when did you start taking basketball serious?
So to be honest, man, when I was younger, my dad kind of pitched basketball to me, and I didn't want any parts of it.
Yeah.
I vividly remember, I think I went to Cincinnati Road at the time, and I walked in and I saw like a flyer that said like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
And I picked it up and I was like, let me try this. And I don't know, just stuck with it. So it wasn't easy, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think I really stuck to basketball probably once I hit like 7th grade.
Yeah.
I tried a bunch of other sports and it just, I don't know, it wasn't my thing. And then basketball was just fun for me.
Okay.
So I think that's when I kind of really like, maybe something can work out for this.
We'll play basketball.
Yeah.
How did Milbrook come into play, man? What made you pick Milbrook?
It's just the district I was in. So we've always lived in that area, that district, and then I guess they made Milbrook. I guess if they didn't create Milbrook at that time, I probably would have went to James Wood, but just how they rezoned it, just where I live.
So Hanley was never.
Hanley's always never been a thing. Never was a thing.
Yeah. Who were some of the guys in the area that inspired your game growing up?
I'll tell you, I was blessed, man, because I was surrounded by a lot of good people. I mean, you got Green, you got the Twins, you had Oates, Dustin, you had all them guys. They won the national championship at that point. So coming up, that's kind of the time when the Rosin Stars started, when Eric started the Rosin Stars.
Yeah. And you were a part of that, right?
So that's the thing too, man. It's crazy because where I grew up in that time where, I remember the Rosin Stars was just a small team that played up in Martinsburg for like a March Madness tournament.
Yeah.
And then it grew into something that is huge now. And then I always say this, James Frisbee, when I started out with him, he was in the closet at the YDC, working out, just grinding. And then you see what he took that program into. It's crazy.
It's great.
And then even Chris Rohn, I was there when Chris Rohn started his thing. Thing, and then you see what it is too now. So, there's a lot of inspiration, man. I tell you, I was lucky enough to really wherever I looked, I had somebody to look up to, support
That's
to.
great.
So player-wise, definitely Green, Twins, Sugars, all them guys.
Yeah, Jordan. I remember him too. Yeah. So, how much influence would you say Mr. Green had on your development?
I tell you, there's a lot of things, man. So they ran the EGA, the workouts, and I was there as much as I could be. A lot of people don't know is I had a good relationship with Mr. Green. So there was a lot of times Sunday, Saturday mornings, I'd hit him up like, "Hey, Coach Green, can I get some shots in?" He'd be like, yeah. So he would come out of his house, and I'd be there at 6 a.m. just putting up shots.
Yeah.
So a lot of it goes to him. So he put in a lot of effort in me.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it. So.
What was your favorite memory about playing for Milbrook?
So I have. There's a lot of memories, man. So I'll start from the top. I'll tell you, when they moved me up to varsity, my first practice, I mentioned it in my Hall of Fame speech. I was ready to quit basketball forever. So that was like, you have like a welcome to college moment.
Yeah.
That was my welcome to varsity moment, and I mentioned it because I remember vividly. There was a drill where Coach Mangus had the guys line up at the top of the key, the elbows and the corners, and here I am in the middle, and I had to get 3 stops in a row. And my 3 stops had to go against Calvin Clayton, Eric, T.J. Williams, Sugars, all them, and I'm just I was in that drill by myself literally for probably an hour.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, maybe this isn't it. I was like, maybe this ain't it. Maybe I should go to baseball or something.
Yeah, something a little easier.
So that kind of helped with my confidence because I got my butt whooped. But the next day, the guys were like, you know what, like it's okay, you got it. So so I remember that vividly. State championship. Yeah. Obviously, that'll always be a memory. Just that feeling, and just being around that, what those guys went through and what they did to get to that point. And then the Milbrook Hanley rivalries, man. I tell you, I've been to one Milbrook Hanley game a while ago, but I just feel like back then, it's coming back now, but standing room only, like it was that's one of the biggest rivalries here, and I'll always remember the Milbrook Hanley rivalries, just playing those games, just the loud crowds, just talking crap, man.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
What was it like when you saw those guys in the summer, like later on? Like, what was it like? Because it was just competing during the season, but like outside when the season is over, when you see the guys during the summer, what was that like?
So I don't remember seeing them out and about too much because I kind of stayed over my way and they stayed over. But summer leagues and stuff, we did summer leagues and we played against them, and it was all love, but we hate. You know what I mean? Like it's your rival. You just want to bury him. But it was all good fun, man. It wasn't anything malicious or nothing like that. It's just basketball, man. You just
competing.
No mercy, man. You just want to suffocate them, and that's what it is. It was fun. It was fun.
So on January 7th, 2011, do you remember that day?
That day we won the state championship?
Nope.
January 7th?
Nope. That was the day you lit.
2011,
No, 2011.
Oh, yes, I do remember. Yeah, I remember that.
That was the day you lit Hanley up for 38. What was that? What was going through your mind that game when you caught the rip? Like, did you start off hot, or did you get hot as the game go along, or was there something that set you off?
Obviously, you go into the Hanley game, you just want to perform, and I think, I don't know, man. I think everything I was throwing up was just going down, and then I think I had 19 points off 3 throws, so and then.
Man, they was hacking.
And then Delroy got the famous thing. He'll probably mention something about that, but I went up to dunk. I wanted to dunk, and he kind of showed me. Crowd went crazy, but it was all over.
It was great. Yeah.
I think everything was falling, man. Everything just went in, and then we lost that game. So.
So it takes away.
So the 38 took the back seat, man. I would have rather had 2 points in the dub. But.
That's always like the killer. You want to score a lot and win.
Yeah.
I hate the games where I score a lot and we lose. Like I don't want to talk about it. What's there to talk about?
I think we won in overtime that game too, man. And I was just like,
So during your senior season, was 2010, 2011.
Yep.
You averaged 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. What do you like? And you won Player of the Year. That's true. I'm sorry. You won Player of the Year you won Northwestern District Player of the Year and then you won Player of the Year for you were first team All Region.
Mm-hmm.
You were also VHSCA Group AA honorable mention. What did those accolades make you feel, especially from where you started off? Because ninth grade, your freshman year, you didn't play a lot.
Yeah.
Sophomore year was when you kind of took off, and all the way by your senior year, you were Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So what did those accolades mean to you?
Definitely, just that hard work kind of paid off, and it just showed that I wanted more. I was hungry for more, but it showed that the hard work paid off. But it also told me like I got a lot more to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some of those guys that were in those categories, they were tough guys, and I had a lot to do. So it was definitely a blessing. I was grateful for it. I knew that the work was paying off.
Yeah.
And I just knew how to keep going though. So
the year that y'all won the states, well, you were part of the team that won the states, right?
Yeah. I came in halfway through. Yeah.
At what point of that season did you guys did it click to y'all that y'all could really do it? Because everybody comes in the season saying we want to win the states, we want to win the nationals, but at what point did it click to you guys like we could really do it?
Like I said, I came through a little over halfway through that season, but I mean, those guys played together since they were kids. You know what I mean? They won the national championship. They were all confident. I'll tell you, even to this day, if you get that crew together, I guarantee they think not a person can touch them.
Yeah.
And that's how they were back then too. It didn't matter who it was. When they were 4 years old, they knew when they get to high school, you know what I'm saying? They're winning the state championship. It was never a doubt.
Yeah, it's just funny to me because I remember Calvin Clayton. I remember those two vividly. Like, they just didn't take, it's like, man, it's two different ways. I believe those two tapped into their football instincts.
Yeah.
When they played against me, because it was like, you're just not coming in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know which is which, but Calvin, he'll foul me and like, so what?
Yeah.
I told you I'm not giving you any layups.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Clayton, but then the other one would foul me and be like, yo, my bad, but I'm not giving you any layups.
Yeah.
So either way, I wasn't getting anything with those two. So
and that's what and they were so physical. Like,
yeah.
I mean, everybody there was just so good, and they played together for so long. Everybody knew their role. It was just like, they knew where'd somebody be, and they wouldn't even have to think twice about it. So I think them knowing they could win the state championship happened way before it happened in middle school when they knew they were going to be in high school together. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's good. That's great. That chemistry is probably what helped them too along the way.
100%.
Yeah. What was your role like as being that you came in midway and you still got to be in the rotation?
Yeah. So
how did you find a way to fit in?
To be honest, man, it's probably just pity, man. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, I was playing a 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And there's no way I was getting burned over who was there before me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was that the year? Was Eric on that team?
Yeah. So Green was there. Yeah,
okay.
Green. That was his junior year. So he left next year.
Yeah.
And Sugars and all them. Like, I'm not getting no PTO.
Yeah.
But it was honestly, it was good because I got to learn and I got to get beat on by them every single day.
Yeah.
It's helped me in the future. You know what I'm saying? That physicality and just that confidence just show you what you need to do. So it was good. It was a learning experience.
So what were your teammates? I mean, I know those guys, but I don't really know them like you would know them. So what do you give me a description of what kind of teammates was Calvin, Clayton, Sugars. Who else do I know? Oates. I know Oates. So, I know. Of course, I know Eric. I know TJ. Yeah. What kind of teammates were those guys?
I mean, just being in the locker room was just so crazy because you had so many different personalities. And, I remember Sugars as always being kind of the serious one, but there's one instance, Chris Hardware, I guess he played a trick on Eric a couple games before.
Yeah.
And we're going to, I think, one of the state quarterfinals, semifinals game, and Eric puts a Cheeto in his shoe. Or puts a Cheeto in his shoe, and it ends up being a big deal. So it was just it was like a family, man. They're all picking on each other. But when it came down to business, they knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. In 2025, you were inducted to the Hall of Fame. To me, I interviewed C. Russell and Mr. Green, and they both are Hall of Famers in both high school and college. I think that's one of the best accomplishments anybody could have. Well, how does that make you feel to be inducted in the Hall of Fame at Milbrook?
It was a great feeling. When I got the call that I was in the Hall of Fame, it was definitely kind of surreal because like I said, the names that are in the Hall of Fame are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So to be honored and to even be thought of to be on the same category as those guys was just, you know, it was a blessing. It just goes to show the hard work pays off. But I think the big thing was they're all great athletes, but they're all great people, which I think is what meant most to me. You know, so.
Now you're a part of that. Now you're a part of the group. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Well, what about college? You did 1 year at Fishburne
Military School. Yeah.
What was that 1 year you did before moving on to Tuscaloosa?
Tuscaloosa. Yeah.
I had a hard time pronouncing that.
Good, man. So post grad prep, it was probably one of the best things that happened to me because, you know, I played in Northwestern District. There's some good talent. You know, I played with Roger Stars and ended up playing with the Fairfax Stars, and we'd go all over and travel and play against some big physical guys. But you know, when I went to Fishburne, I was playing against Division I players every single day. You know what I mean? And I was playing taller. We had a guy on our team that was 7'2". I've never played against a guy taller than like 6'8" at that point. You know what I mean? So I'm competing against guys that are 7 foot. You know what I mean? I got, you know, I'm playing against Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell, played against him. You know, Terrence Ross, played against them guys, and just
Terrence Ross.
you know
for the Raptors.
World Cup contest. You know, played against him. And my teammates, you know, they went majority of them went D1, and just playing at that high level every single day, like, you got to perform, you know what I mean? Or you're sitting the bench. So it definitely got me ready for the college level, because at that point I was playing essentially college players every single day.
That definitely will help, because eventually it's like it comes to you naturally now. You've been in the gym every day, going against like D1, like you said, crazy athletic guys that are a lot stronger. Everything just prepares you. So when you get to the people you're like, not your level, but the guys that you're getting ready to face at school, is like, oh yeah, I got you.
I got you.
So what is Devin up to now these days?
So I'm still active duty Navy. I got a little bit of time left, man. So I got 3 kids, and that's what I'm up to.
Does that take time away from home? Like,
I've been in the Navy, I guess 9 years, and I would say over half of that I've been away from home. I'm blessed to where I'm at now, to where I'm home every night. But before then, like, you know, my oldest daughter was born in Japan. And we were there for a year. I was gone a year. So by the time she's 2 years old, I missed a year of her life. I come back here and I'm working the shift. I'm going 6 months out of the year for that. So the military gave me a lot, gave my family a lot, but it definitely takes a lot. So now I'm enjoying being able to be there. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Man, that's great. That's so great, man. I know family time, a lot of men don't like elaborate on it enough, because we're so zoned into giving our family the best. So congratulations on that, man. I'm really happy for you. I seen your wife just graduated from, not graduated, she just received a certificate of, I can't remember exactly what it was titled. I don't want to say the wrong thing, because when she sees it, she'll probably be like, why didn't you correct them? So
I don't even know what it is.
So I say that you were a part of it, but it's one accolade after the next for you too, and I just want to say congratulations. I'm glad I knew you now.
Me too.
Well, I've been knowing you. Basketball did that, so I'm really glad for that.
I sit back and I think it's crazy. Like, I've met a lot of great people just from a little basketball.
Man, I'm so grateful for. What basketball game did you wish you could have been a part of? NBA or street ball, anyone?
That's a tough question. If I was to be part of any game, I tell you, I would love to sit like a UNC Duke game. Just to be there would be crazy. I'm a big UNC fan, so even just to be on the bench, just part of that. Any game, any Duke UNC rivalry game.
That used to be crazy.
It'd be nice to be there. So.
All right, who's your favorite basketball player? And I say basketball because I want to eliminate NBA. Just anybody.
Favorite basketball player, man, that's tough. I mean, I always like to Steve Francis. I know it's NBA, you try to stay away from that, man, but
no, I meant NBA or not. Like for me, it's a bunch of guys that if you ask me my favorite player ever, like 4 or 5 of them have never been in the NBA. So.
That's what you're saying. But yeah, definitely Steve Francis, man. I just remember growing up and I just loved just Steve Francis. I think he was like on NBA Street or something like that. He's always been one of my favorites. So.
He was a showman.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sneakers to hoop in?
I'm old school now, man. So if they feel good on my feet, typically Nikes, but if they don't hurt my feet, man, I hoop in anything.
And the best shooter on your high school team?
Me.
All 4 years.
Me. Nah, but all 4 years definitely would have been Eric the first year.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna say myself. 10 times out of 10.
Eric was a scorer, man. I don't consider him a shooter.
That's what I.
I mean, he scores. He could score from 3, 2, and he could. But I don't consider him a. Watch out for a shooter. I don't consider him.
Well, Sugars could shoot too, though. He could shoot.
So, favorite food after the game?
Man. So when I was in college, there was a cookout. So we would go hit cookout, or there was a Applebee's right there, man. So after the game, we just go to Applebee's or go to cookout and just sit there with the team. I don't think I necessarily had a go-to meal. It was just nice to just kind of go relax with the team. So I didn't care if we went to McDonald's. I didn't care, you know what I mean? Just being part of that, the brotherhood is kind of.
That's really what a lot of us miss, really, in the team setting, the high school, college days, is that hanging out with your teammates before and after games. Who is the best rapper that hoops to you?
I'd probably say J. Cole, man, to be honest. Best rapper that hoops? Yeah, I have to go with J. Cole.
You have to, He actually went overseas.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know how good he's doing, but he's over there. Favorite basketball movie?
So I like Coach Carter, but I think one of my favorite ones is probably is it Glory Roads.
Yeah,
Glory Roads. I like that one. Yeah, so that one's pretty good.
3-point shootout, 5 spots. Best of 25. You versus me. Who's winning?
Say me, man. Come on now. Who you gonna say? You gonna say me? I gotta say me every time.
You know I ain't no shooter. You know it. All right, last one. June 20th, C. Russell's tournament. You got to take 5 of your former players. Who you taking?
I started 5 from state championship team.
At Milbrook?
Yeah.
All right.
But so that'd be an easy one. But if my former teammates that I played with, so I would take Spencer Parker, I would take Chris Bryant, I would take Tevin Jones, I would take Khalil Alford, and then that's 4. I mean, then I would take an Eric.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Devin, man.
I appreciate you more than you know, man.
Thank you.